Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. Many years ago, before my husband and I were married, we worked for a defense contractor out in the Silicon Valley, south of San Francisco. Excuse me. We had a good friend who worked there too. And in fact, she and I had our desks kitty corner from each other. So we would talk all the time and everything. Now, back then, you had to have clearances and you had to go through a process with the Department of Defense to be able to get those clearances so that you could work on different projects that the company had. They had gotten a new contract, and our friend and my then boyfriend, but my now husband, and I all had like low-level secret clearances because we weren't really working on anything really high level. But they got this new contract and they wanted all of us to work on it, but we had to qualify for top secret clearances. So we had to go downtown in San Jose, California. We had to go downtown and be interviewed. We had to fill out all this extensive paperwork, then we had to go down and be interviewed. My husband was the first that got to be interviewed, and then I went. Now, at the time, and I've talked here before about how what a bully and a narcissist my mother was, and how she made life very, very difficult for me, and it left me with a lot of stuff that I was dealing with. So I was in therapy at the time dealing with this stuff. So when I went in, I was in this small room with this older man. He had a huge picture of Reagan on the wall behind him, like Reagan is looking down on you. He was president at the time. And the whole situation was a little intimidating and slightly scary. Anyway, this man started asking me about my being in therapy, and he asked me why I was in therapy. I told him that was none of his business. All you needed to know was that I was in therapy. And he said, well, I think it's because you are gay and you're closeted. And I said to him, well, what makes you think that? He goes, because why else would you be in therapy? I said, there's a lot of reasons people go to therapy. And he said, well, you won't reveal why yours are, so I think that's because you're closeted. And that's a bad situation, because if you are hiding that from your family and friends and your employer and everything, then you could be liable to be blackmailed to sell secrets. I said, I'm not. I am not gay, and I am dealing with a situation that I don't think is any of your business why I'm in therapy. And I said, why do you think that just because someone's in therapy is because they're gay? Then there's going to be a ton of gay people around because there's a lot of people in therapy. And he said to me, and I shit you not, he said to me, well, we are south of San Francisco. I said, it's not like it's something you can catch. It comes through the air and you get infected. And he said, but still, you won't reveal it. So I think that this is what's going on with you. So I was denied. And I got very angry with him at that point because I thought, I knew I wasn't going to get my clearance and I wasn't going to get the new job. But I said to him, if your theory is correct, then all of San Jose should be nothing but gay people because we're south of San Francisco. And at least half of those people are probably double gay because they're also in therapy, like me. And I said, your reasoning is ridiculous. And he said, you don't have to be rude. Well, I said, you're rude. You're rude in saying those kinds of things to me. It is not your business. It is not the government's business. Nobody's business why I am in therapy. And I left. I was very upset about it. Because I thought, that's just the most stupid. I mean, the fucking ignorance of this man. And, I see all the stuff that's going on with these Republicans and the conservatives and Christians and stuff. It started a long time ago. For me, being denied my clearance, it started in the 80s. Then our friend. Now, the woman that I worked with, she was friends with my husband and I. We were very good friends. And still are. She was very openly gay. And her family knew, the employer knew, um, everybody knew that she was gay. She didn't hide it. She didn't care what people knew. This was her. Anyway, she was up for this clearance as well. Now, she didn't drive. She had a friend who drove her down for her interview. And she had asked me when she was done, would I come and get her? And I said, of course I will. So I'm there at my desk working away, and I get a call from her, and she is hysterical. She's crying. She is so upset. She can't even speak. I'm like, I'll be there. I drive fast because I'm like, I can't possibly imagine. I mean, I know how this asshole treated me. I can't imagine what he did to her. I get there, and she's a puddle because he accused her. Yeah, you're open about being a lesbian, but I know that you groom children. I know that you're a child sexual assaulter. I know that you're a predator. And it absolutely gutted her because she's one of the sweetest. Oh my God, she's so sweet. My children adored her when they were little. We live in separate states now, so we don't see each other like we used to, but absolutely a wonderful, wonderful woman. So, out of the three of us, my husband got the clearance. So I used to make a joke to him saying, I don't understand how you got the clearance. At the time we weren't married, I said, you're sleeping with a known lesbian. You are friends with an open lesbian. And nobody thinks that you could be blackmailed into giving secrets because of your associations with the gay community. But he got the clearance. He got the job. And my friend and I did not. And she was maligned in an incredible way. So this was going on for a long time. And I think it's time we really, really, really start putting our foot down and being vocal about how wrong this is. Be as vocal as you can be. And if as vocal as you can be is just on social media, by saying something, posting a picture of your support for the community, we've got to stop this. We've just got to stop it. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Have a great day. I hope we talk again soon. Bye.